Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today EB's got some Mortal Kombat! Well, I have been a Mortal Kombat fan since the original game came out back in the, I think, early 90s, 93-ish. Don't quote me. I used to play it with one of my BFFs, and he kind of snuck it in because, you know, it had that mature rating. Oh my god. And had it for, what was it, Sega Genesis first. That was my first exposure to an at-home Mortal Kombat. But, I mean, I played it often at the arcade because, you know, you're kind of just... This is a long time ago, obviously. Kids can't do this today, but your parents would just drop you off at the arcade with a bunch of quarters, and you just have a grandiose old time while they did their stupid shopping that no kid ever wanted to be on anyway. So that was my real exposure to it, and I was always a fan of Raiden. He was the cheesy. He... Probably because I knew his special moves were pretty easy. Back, forward to, you know, make him shoot across the room.
Raiden win.
That was Mortal Kombat 1 on the home console was the first game I had ever beaten. And I was super excited. Once I got to Goro and I got my butt handed to me several times. I kept getting up to him, and I finally beat him, and the next guy was just like a walk in the park compared to Goro. So anyway, enough trip down memory lane, and today we're going to talk about some McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures, and this is a 2-pack, obviously. The two are exclusive to the 2-pack, which is kind of saying something. I mean, they are exclusive, but they're just repaints. I have the normal Raiden already. He's cool, so I wanted to get another one, and the fact that Scorpion comes with is a benefit. I'm not going to collect all of them just because, you know, I kind of run out of space at some point, so I'm sticking with Raiden's. So I have the regular one over yonder, got the 2-pack exclusive, and then they're going to be doing a bloody version, which I have on the way as well. So today, we're going to open this up, so let's head down for some close-up action and get them unpacked. Okay, here we go. Let's chickadee-check these guys out. The package is a little shiny, and by a little, I mean extremely, so I'm not really getting good shots here, but it is interesting how they have him kind of, sort of in a fighting pose. He's more of in a fighting pose, he's more of in a, like, I'm gonna slap you in the face pose, but hey, whatever. Nice artwork on the side. I guess it's not artwork, it's photography work, but then a nice picture on the back. So all in all, the package is pretty nice. Mine's a little jammed up there from Amazon, thank you very much. But hey, you know what? I got it to open, so I didn't care that much. Well, this is not something I'm going to open on camera because it's going to be a disaster, so let me free these guys from bondage, and I will be right back. All right, there they are. They're pretty sweet. Let's check out, I want to go with Raiden, but let's go with Scorpion first. And it's nice paint that they have on there. It's a nice metallic gold. These are from, obviously not the original game. These are from like the Mortal Kombat 11 or 10 series. So they're a little more realistic looking. And in that game, or those games, you can actually kind of change your character to your own taste, so you can put different clothes on them, so that's cool. And I did notice as I was unpackaging them, they have toe articulation, because you have to have that, or just shut up. I don't even know. But these are McFarlane figures, and they are pretty cool. I don't have many other ones, I just have the original Raiden. And, you know, we have good articulation at the shoulder, they rotate, have articulation here at the bicep, at the elbow, double hinged elbow, have articulation at the wrists, and the head moves okay. I believe it seems like this hood is an independent piece, so it kind of inhibits it, which is fine. I mean, you know, I actually like it like this, so I'm happy he has the hood. It would have been disappointing if they omitted that to make his head move a little bit better, but I'm pretty impressed with them. They don't feel very fragile. The head is a little on the fragile side. The neck joint, it feels like it might be a pretty small ball joint, but I can't say for sure. And, you know, you have the double hinge knees and the ankles. The ankles are my word. They go all over the place and articulate in so many different fashions. So like right there, it's actually stuck. It's in a bad spot. So that's a little odd, but you kind of just work with it and you can get it going. I mean, he is a ninja, so he's going to be doing some sweet stuff. But the toe articulation is cool too. They do have the holes for the pegs, which they give you a peg stand or a foot stand for them, which is a great. I wish all figures did that, but they don't. So he's cool. And he also comes with a couple of swords, and they come out of the scabbards. I'm sure this goes on him somewhere. We'll dork with that a little bit later. But now on to Raiden. So here he is. He is cool too, obviously. That's why I bought him. His neck is a little, I don't know. It feels really fragile, as they say. So I'm a little concerned. I don't want to mess with it too much. For me, I'm just going to probably set them in one spot anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. But if you're planning to play with them, which you probably aren't, but if you are, just be aware of that. And all the same articulation as the other one, just like his toe articulation. So that's cool too. A lot of the material, the clothing material, is soft enough where it can be moved, so it shouldn't inhibit too much. His hat is pretty hard, which is attached to his head, so you don't have to worry about that falling off. I mean, it is Raiden. He always should have his hat on anyway, so not a big deal with that. It is a nice looking figure, and he comes with his broomstick, so that's all he has. One thing I did notice is in the original releases, they do, at least the Raiden, came with a couple extra hands, and he came with his lightning, and it's a little disappointing that they don't have those stuff. These are cheaper. You're getting a package price, so I'm sure that's why that's the case. Luckily, I have only one lightning that I'm using for my other Raiden, so I'll be putting that on here, and, you know, cool beans. So there we have it. Let's head back up top and finish this video out. Well, there we go. Unpackaged Mortal Kombaters. And put the old swords on Scorpion, and put the broomstick in Raiden. So they're pretty much ready to battle. I like I said before, at least I think I did, I mainly bought the package for Raiden, but this Scorpion figure is pretty sweet. The swords are a little bit of a pain to get into his body. They just come on pegs and insert basically into his leg, but now that they're on there, they're cool. Got some sword action. I don't know that I will actually have him hold them. I'm probably going to keep him in a pose somewhat similar to this, and that's okay, because he's cool. Yeah, so he's cool. And Raiden, he is, for those that didn't know, he is exactly the same as the original release. Understandable, but slightly disappointing. He's a different paint scheme, and that's all. Doesn't bother me that much. It just makes it hard to justify buying all of them. You want it to be somewhat different, or at least come with something different. Just being a different paint is kind of, for lack of a better term, lame. I wish they would have done something different. Even if you gave them, which they didn't even include in here, but if they gave them the electricity and the electricity was different colored or different shaped, that'd be cool. But just repaint for repaint's sake, kind of disappointing. Which means that my bloody one, I'm sure, is going to be the exact same as well, just with some blood splattered on his face. Not a huge deal, but it does, like I said, make it a little make it a little hard to justify buying a whole bunch of them. Meh. Anywho, we got them. I'm happy. Looking forward to the next one. They're going to look BA on the shelf. Hopefully they don't fight too hard when I'm not in the room and everyone's gone, because that would be very brutal. And that's not what toys are meant to do. They shouldn't kill each other. That's what video games are for. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take it easy.